he will never, ever speak correct English.
I was so scared and I wanted to go back to my family.
A million opportunities.
I cannot live with my husband anymore.
I had my own dream to have my own company, and that was beautiful. I moved to America in May 31st, 1968.
And I followed a couple of months later.
I came to America because I wanted to know how life was in America, and I could not get a good job in Germany, so I came here, and I had a beautiful job, but I could not get along with my superior. No, she could not get along with me because I was different.
Yeah.
I was un-American. I was German, all right? And so I quit this job, but I found a terrific job. I got the jobs okay, but never the money. I had to go to court to collect the money, and I always collected half the money. I had to leave my family in Germany, and because I intended to be for 1 year in this great country, and I was very wrong about that. I left when Heidi was pregnant with Tobias, and when he was born, I was not present, but I was here in America, and it broke my heart. She came to visit me alone, and then I invited Mama to join me because I knew that I could not satisfy myself in 1 year with a 1 year stay here, and so she came, and she came with our 2 boys. One was in a carry bag, and one was walking with his little suitcase.
The first time when I came to this country, it was no good for me, you know. I was so scared, and I wanted to go back to my family, you know.
Yeah.
Hans had a job right away, and I was looking around, you know, and I started then to talk to people. They did not understand me because I did not speak enough German, English.
And then when we were here in America, we even had a baby girl, and when Kerstin was born, I was present. I invented the chimney liner for schools, and I also made them and installed them, and I had no competition, and it was a dream come true. And well, I was very, very busy, and I did not notice how time passed. And well, I had a loving family at home, and I loved my work, and it was beautiful. And all of a sudden, we had money in the bank, and life was good. And so I started to put going back to Germany off year to year, and all of a sudden we're here 50 years plus, and now we are Americans.
What do you have here?
Yeah, we built a house in a house in a country, and we went every weekend, and then we even went out in the winter time, and one time everything was snowed in, so we put Kerstin on a sled, and to go to our front door, we had to go through the deep snow, and I had to look for the key, and when I got the house open, the sled with Kerstin on it was gone.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was she well, it was easy to find her because we followed the tracks of the sled, and she, when we found her on the bottom of the hill,
Was that funny?
she was still asleep.
She didn't think
Yeah.
you could enjoy it.
Yeah, and we were very relieved that she was unharmed. Yeah, yeah, because she went by many trees. Yeah, I spoke sufficient English, but it was not American. It was English, Oxford English, that was being taught in Germany, and when I learned, when my professor, English professor, came into the room, he called my name. And I got up and I said, "I'm Hans Sienel." And he answered me, "Mr. Sienel, you will never, ever speak correct English." And I was
Loved.
flabbergasted. Well, we got to love this country because of its freedom, and which we did not know from Germany, and we were living like kings. I missed our relatives, but they came to visit, and we went to visit them on a regular basis on vacation. After 4 years or so, when I started the company, because I started the business on a shoestring, I did not have enough money, but as it developed, it was a very, very good decision. And we're Americans now, and well, we still speak German at home, but we became Americans.